Hello there, this is Pal, video game collector slash voice actor fan, etc. Welcome to another random video that I just felt like doing today, and guess what? It's another DVD Blu-ray overview video. Only this time it's something that's pretty cool that I've recently got off eBay today. And as you can see, Pikachu and Eevee and Sprigatito, joined by a host of faces, including another Sprigatito, another Build-A-Bear Sprigatito there, and also good old Captain Pikachu from the Pokemon Horizons anime. So this is something I got off eBay a couple of days ago. It's something that I previously had in my DVD collection. You may have seen like years and years ago in a video that I had this. Only for some reason I got rid of it years ago, but now it's back in the collection, only in a bit of a more fancier edition this time, and that is Harrison Ford in Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, the 5-disc Ultimate Collector's Edition, because if you're going to go all out, then you may as well go all out and get the best version possible. So yes, I actually have this 2 times before. So the first copy of this I had was just the standard 2-disc version DVD. Then I had the 5-disc version. It came in a slipcover and stuff, but this is the other version of this 5-disc release, and it comes in, as you can hear, a nice big tin sort of packaging. And they've definitely put on a lot of nice effort. It's definitely nicely detailed and stuff. Everything's embossed. It even shines on the camera as well. So yes, the 5-disc Ultimate Collector's Edition for the, I think it's called the Final Cut, is it? Yes, the final cut that came out in 2007, because there's plenty of different versions of Blade Runner. If you're wondering why I'm making like little sucking noises and stuff, I've just got a tablet in my mouth. Of course, I could have done this afterwards, but I'm too much of a lazy bastard, aren't I? Anyway, this is the spine. Just got the certificates at the top. Blade Runner. There's the top of it. Blade Runner again. Nothing at the bottom. Then at the back, it's just got all your info about what's on the DVD and stuff, and this is a little thing that comes off. So, together in one visionary 5-disc box set, 5 versions of the influential science fiction masterpiece, including Ridley Scott's new Final Cut and rarely seen work print, plus 9 hours of special features, so you're getting a lot of content here. So first up on disc 1, you've got the Final Cut version. That's the main version that was released. So you've got the 2-disc version, you've got these 2 discs. So it has an introduction by Ridley Scott, as well as 3 different commentaries, including one by Ridley Scott. Disc 2 is entirely devoted to the documentary Dangerous Days, Making Blade Runner, so it's basically a look at the making of the film, as well as its legacy and stuff, and featuring some outtakes, deleted scenes, and all new interviews. Disc 3 has 3 different other versions of the film, so you have the 1982 US theatrical cut, the 1982 international theatrical cut, so I believe that must have been the one we got here in the UK, as well as the 1992 director's cut. I think that was the version that was previously released on DVD before the final cut, as well as on VHS as well. So it's entirely dedicated to that, and all of them are digitally remastered. Disc 4, the Enhancement Archive, so that's the extra special features disc. It's got a whole bunch of different segments and featurettes and stuff about the DVD restoration. And then Disc 5 is the rarely seen work print, featuring alternate music, footage, and voiceover. And I think this is the first time the work print was ever released on a home media as well as an all-our variant futures featurette. And then this is the stuff that you get with this as well. So you've got a little motion film clip sorts, 16-page photo contents booklet, as well as rare art folio featuring works by Sid Mead and other visionary artists. So moving on to the fancy technical specifications and stuff, the audio is in 5.1 Dolby Digital, that's for the final cut. I believe it's 2.0 for everything else, I'm not so sure. Aspect ratio 2.40, 20, 1.78, so that's for the different versions. The languages are English, German, Castilian, Spanish, and also subtitles as well. So it actually mentions down there, so disc 1 and 3, 2.40 audio aspect ratio and stuff like that. And the running time, 678 minutes, so that's not how long the film runs. I think that's just counting everything that's included on this set. And this was released in 2007 by Warner Brothers. So, let's get into the real meat and potatoes inside. If I can get this off. It actually slips off easily. So that's very nice. So you can see it's just a bit of stuff that goes on there. And then this is the tin itself. Exactly the same as last time. Just got that image on the front on its own. So yes, nice fancy tin. And if we open it inside, this is where we get all the contents of this release. So just take that off, that's to protect that. Because this is the motion film clip. So if you move that, as you can see the Blade Runner logo, and then Harrison there. So it's actually very, very nice looking. I'm probably just going to keep this sealed in there and not really take it out, but it is very, very nice indeed, and it, of course, shines off on the camera as well. Made in China. And then after that, everything else is basically in this. So this is actually this version that I had just in this thing, and it would have had something similar like that on the case and stuff. So here's what it looks like. Again, nice and shiny. And then the spine of that. Again, it's basically the same as the tin. And then the back of it. So let's take a look at all the juicy goodies inside. And inside you've got different images from the movie itself. And then lots of different behind the scenes stuff, so like storyboards and production art and all sorts of different stuff. Very, very nice looking. They definitely went for the big collector's treatment for this one. So you open inside, you're treated to more images. And then we open it up, and this is where all the goodies are contained. So, first of all, we have a letter from Ridley Scott himself, which I don't think you'll be able to see because of the camera. In fact, I'll actually just put that there. See, you can sort of make it out, it's just there's the glare on the camera and oh, it's just there's the glare on the camera and stuff. So yeah, it's basically him talking about the film as well as the stuff that's on the disc itself. Then you've got the stuff in here, so I believe these are the art cards, or like the production art and stuff, if I can get one out. So yeah, I'm not going to get them all out, but there's one of them, some storyboards for the movie, gives you a small idea of what that's like. Actually, I'll deal with that later, after I've actually finished recording this. But you've got the booklet, the nice booklet that gives you a rundown of everything that's on this release. So this is the final cut version, and it's got 3 different commentaries on there, as well as chapters. Disc 2, Dangerous Days, as I mentioned before. Disc 3, that's the archival versions, all seamlessly branched and separately available on one disc. And then disc 4, the enhancement archive, so this is the special features disc. It's got a bunch of different stuff on there related to the film, as well as to Philip K. Dick. That's where all the trailers are as well. And then you have the work print, the first ever home video release of the rarely seen pre-release work print featuring alternate footage, music and voiceover. And it's also got another introduction and a commentary, as well as the All Our Variant Futures featurette. And then after that, you've got, of course, the discs themselves. So you have disc 1, and then disc 2. Of course, disc 1 is the final cut. Then that's the documentary on disc 2. Disc 3, that's the 3 other versions of the film. Actually, this one's a bit harder to get out, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. But disc 4, the enhancement archive. And disc 5 is the work print. So yeah, it's a very, very nice box set. Or at least a fancy limited... is it really limited? Fancy collector's set that I'm very, very happy to have in the collection again. So yeah, I managed to find this for a nice cheap price on eBay. I believe you can find it pretty cheap. So yes, that is the look at the Blade Runner 5-disc Ultimate Collector's Edition set. So thank you very, very much for watching this video, and until next time when I do another one of these when I feel like it, I will see you next time. So until then, bye-bye.